So in the previous video, we just set up our database and installed drivers so that our local machine can connect to Azure SQL and pull in the data from our database to our project. In this video, we are going to go over some dependency managers such as NPM for the front end and Composer for the back end so that we can pull in some of the dependencies for our project. So in this particular project, I have, you can see that we need both NPM and Composer. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to install Composer. So let's get started by opening up our web browser and typing in Composer. And we'll click on that and we'll click on download. And since we're on a machine or Windows machine, we'll just click on this composer-setup.exe. There. Click on next. We will use this version. That's where we're running our PHP from. We will not be running a proxy server. Keep that blank. To install. Let's do next. Let's do finish. This time we'll run Composer to test it out to make sure it's working. So we'll go to our project. Get bash. Let's see if we can run a Composer update. Perfect. So it does look like Composer is working. I'll deal with this later. There's some security authentication tokens that I need set up. But for the sake of this demo, that's essentially how you install Composer, which will bring in your backend dependencies for your project. Now let's go ahead and let's work on installing NPM, which will be the dependency manager for your front end. So click on NPM. Let's see if there's a better way. Install NPM. Let's download Nodejs and NPM. And let's go with the recommended for most users. And we'll wait for this to finish downloading. All right, now that both Nodejs and NPM is finished downloading, let's go ahead and open it. Yes, we want to install Node. Node's necessary in order to run NPM. So we'll agree. Click on next. Basically, we'll just do the default on everything. All right, now that Node is finished installing, let's go ahead and click on finish. And let's go back to our project. I don't think it's all going to be working yet, but let's try it out. Well, it does look like it's working. I'm seeing the node modules being installed, so that's a good sign. All right, let's see if we can run our build. All right, so it looks like Grunt needs to be installed next, so let's go ahead and do that. All right, so let's go ahead and do an npm install global grunt CLI. All right, that looks good. Let's see if we can do a grunt dev. Just an FYI, during the video pause, I had to run a couple of things. I was mistaken. For Composer, it's not a Composer update that you have to run, it's a Composer install. As for NPM, I believe instead of NPM update, it should be an NPM install as well. So after running NPM install grunt as well as Composer install, both dependencies have been added to the project. And in addition, we have also verified that both Grunt and Composer is now installed on our local machines.